Hello, welcome to my Fine Art One project. In this Fine Art One project, I have personally designed a both a sports management website, which consists of an admin dashboard, change password, home.djs, login.djs, player.dashboard.djs, register.djs, report.djs files, and a database connection for database.djs and index.js for routing of all the web pages of the above mentioned EJS files. First, coming, let's see about the admin.dashboard.ejs file. In the first, we have been using a doctor HTML tag for defining the HTML. Next, we have written a inline CSS, inline styling by using style tags. And next, we have been using Next, we have written the body tag with ID admin dashboard, which has been used in the routing. Next, we have created a H1 tag with user.name given by the user is being displayed. And next, a logout button which is a consists of an anchor tag. And next, a change password, which is a consists of an anchor tag, which has been used. Next, we have used sections and post dot for each user. For each value has to be in the section sports has to be valued and each output has to be for sports dot name. When we can identify this clearly when we go to the output page, yes, we have usually create sport all sessions. Let us see the above pages clearly by executing the output. You will get clarity and all of this. Yes, we have created for creating a session. We have written the HTML code and used JS and we have been used all. Next, coming to we have used change password for changing the password. We have written the code, and next for home.ejs we have used Doctor HTML, and in the same way we have used it for all the CSS and required HTML for this code. And next we have written a login.ejs file which consists of a title login. And next we have started a CSS externally for this. And next by a body tag login page and a container has been declared. From here, action login. It should be routed to the login route, and next you have used it for label here for an ID relation. Let's know about small about this thing. For an ID has a relation. For is used for identification of the input that is given as an ID. When we click on the label or an input tag, ID here equal to email and for equal to email. In the concept, let us take a checkbox here. The type is usually email. So in the case of a checkbox, the ID attribute is used for toggle. When we click on the box also, it has to be toggle offer on, and the offer on means when we click it will be tick mark and not click and it will be tick mark will be gone. In this case also we use for as ID equal to email. When we click on the label also, the tick mark must be gone and the when you click on the checkbox also the tick mark must be gone and on. This is used for an ID in when type of checkbox and here this is the relation of for an ID. Next we have used an anchor text going to back to the register page if we have not been registered earlier. Next we have created a dashboard details for the player and next about the reports of the all the matches and sessions we have been. Next we coming to the index.js code we have been written the index.js code. First, we have imported the const express require equal express package, const session, and require express session package. Next, background which is used for migration of the code, as the password is to be not to be gone into the database as being of the given by the user. It will be consist of different types of package because of safety measures. We use Vikings package. Next, we have used const app equal to express. We have created an instance. Next, app.use session we have for session creation we use secret and next we have created is the authentication. If the user is not authenticated always he will be redirected to the login page. If the user is authenticated he can be gone into the internal pages. If the user has been not been authenticated he must always fill the login page. Function prevent join sessions. Next, we have used app.get slash login. For going off login route, we have used slash get off login. Next, app.post. When the user has been logged in, it's the const email and password given by the user has to be accessed and checked in the database when whether the user details are being existed and registered before. If he does not exist, he will be returned back to the register page. And if login error, it will be given as a login error. For register page also for data, keeping all the data in the database, we use app.post/register. The data like which are being given by the user like name, email, password, role has been request REQ means request to the body. It is a which is accessing all the details given by the user and sending the whole data insert into user's name, email, password, role, values which send the data of the users into the database. It is a SQL command which is being used. Next is the after a user has been registered, he should be directly redirected to the login route. When the user clicks on the logout, the session which has been created earlier when the user has been logged in, the session will be destroyed. Session destroy is important because the user has activities has to be permanently saved. So and which create a session has to be destroyed. When the session has been destroyed, the user has been logged out. Then if the user has to access the internal the sessions or for example the seeing of the events that are being held or admin he has to be used. For that we have to rest redirect to login. Since the user is not authenticated, he should be always redirected to login page. Logout. Next, admin dashboard for accessing the data from the admin dashboard. Several sessions dot post them as post them users dot as creator next of join function we have used and next, coming to create sport for creating the sports, which sport has to be created by the user as to the request as being discussed about the accessing about what are the name of the sport has to be inserted into the database as new sport is added. We use here is authenticated is user for authentication of the is the user authenticated only then has to be added. If the user is not authenticated and trying to add, it will throw an error. If the authentication is important because for the security purposes. Yes, all this is about the other code of the user, like going to about the change password route. And if this password is changed, next to app.post, changing the password and changing the password in the database by using update as an SQL command as user set password. Here next we about the reports of the all the games has to be gone. All has been used. Let's see the output of our project. Firstly, let us go to the home page. As the user is first the home page. So I have designed a Pranav sports management system which is sports management. Firstly, I have tell that we have designed as a 501 project as sports management system. It is a sports management between team management elements which are the qualities and a feedback which has to be given. First, we will register into our project. We will be registering by using the name of Pranav 2109 as a name or Pranav Sai. Issue email ID PRA@230 at the rate 2309 gmail.com. Next a password of a single letter and we will be registered as a player. After registering we have written a mail as PRA@2309 and we will type the password. After entering this session is being created for the user. After the creation of the session, when we want to destroy the session, we use the logout button to go again to the login page. Here consists of joined sessions which the user has to be joined. Then it will be available. The user joined sessions will be visible here. Just all the available sessions here. And if you want to create a session of it having some teams, we can create a session. For example, let us add a join session, which has been the user will be joined into the session as we want to create a session. We can create a session here. Next, we will be seeing about change password. Here, the user can change the password if we want to change the password. For example, P is before the password. Let's change this to K. The password is successfully changed and is being displayed. Now, let us see about the admin route. First, let us log out. Then it will be sent to the home page. When we click on the register and now try to access the admin dashboard, it will be visible because admin dashboard it will be thrown to the login route. So now let us register for an query with mail p@gmail.com. P1 the password of that is registered an admin after next. We have been logging into our admin's dashboard. Here the visible of the which house name which have been given. And here we can add different types of sports before they are cricket, volleyball, basketball, kho kabaddi sports. Now if you want to include an athlete sport like javelin throw, create sport, it will be added. Here the javelin throw has been added. And here the sessions can be deleted by the all sessions which can be deleted. Like for example, the session has been deleted by the admin. The admin can delete the sessions. He also can create the sessions. By clicking on the view reports like before basketball is available as a sport. Let us go to backspace. Here basketball the sessions example basketball teams hi versus hello this state to match state venue Bimbaram created by Pranav has been available. Players are Tagore and Sai. When coming to the space report space only that events exist. The before created event Kabaddi event has been deleted. This is the sports popularity here because of the creation of only one basketball session, number of sessions also is one. This is my full stack project of 501. Thank you for watching.